we found a cool business, a cool name even, Greenland Advisory, and the owner's name is Leo Landaverde, which means Greenland.
Yes.
That's a great name for a business because it's your name.
Yes, my name.
Greenland Advisory.
Mike, thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah,
grateful.
We really appreciate you coming down here. Tell us about it. You do financial advising, I guess.
Yeah, so what we do at GreenlandHQ.com, our company, is we help small business owners scale to 7 figures and beyond and really be in a position to really sell the business or keep it as a passive income asset. So what we bring is the infrastructure of the big companies and their accounting departments to the small players, to the smaller businesses that may not necessarily have the cash to invest in a controller and a CFO and a full-time accountant. As you know, in today's market, it's going to set you back $300,000-$400,000 a year. So we are passionate, and I am passionate about helping small business owners thrive. They create the processes and the procedures so they can scale.
So they can scale, right? Now, the big companies have somebody like you on staff, billion-dollar companies. They have a Leo
Landaverde.
Landaverde. They have them on staff.
Doing well.
Thank you. I'm learning, is it Salvador?
Yes.
I'm learning Salvadoran today. But a smaller company, you could help several companies.
Yes. So the whole principle of this, it's called fractionalized accounting, in which we, rather than you having a full-time CFO on staff, you are able to share the cost of having a CFO across multiple clients. So this concept is becoming more and more popular in the bigger cities like, LA, the Bay Area. But, so that allows you to be able to tap into the resource and the know-how of the big companies at a fraction of the price. So it's pretty cool. So, and you don't have to, and it's a month-to-month engagement. And we really, so there's 2 types of accounting, really. There is the managerial accounting, which is what we do. And it's not just me, as an entire team of CPAs and financial analysts. And there's the tax side of things. We concentrate on the accounting side, which is helping you grow day-to-day your business for a future exit strategy.
Right. So you mean set your business up where you might sell it someday?
Yes. I mean, the whole intent. I mean, if you really started a business, I'm hoping you have a plan to eventually grow it, to either keep it as a passive income asset or sell it. But if you're not making money, if you're having a business, then you don't have a business, you have an expensive hobby. And you really don't need a hobby that is losing money every month. So I help businesses be profitable so they can scale.
How many business owners do you find that are making $12 or $15 an hour? That's like the hobby. You're working for the business instead of building something. Yeah.
Good point. So one of the things that we teach is helping business owners really work on the business rather than working in the business. Right. So one of the disciplines is teach you how to extricate yourself from the day-to-day of the business so you can actually work on the business. You'll be surprised, Mike, how many business owners don't pay themselves.
Right.
I mean, the whole principle is you got to pay yourself first. If you're not happy, your business will not happy and it will not support you. So you really have to implement, all this is learned behavior. You just can't, actually a lot of my clients, go to school, get an MBA, but if you haven't been doing this, you won't be able to just learn it. It takes a lot of experience to learn how to run a business, right?
That's right. Yeah. Well, in my business, I like to take care of the little nuts and bolts. I don't want to take the time to do my own finances and accounting and bookkeeping and calculating. I want a professional to do it. I like to do the fun part and let someone else do the tedious part.
Well, so here's the thing, right? You are good at what you do. Clearly, you're excellent at what you do, and then that's your money. You have a money-making model, I call it. But if you're doing what you do best, that's what makes the money for you.
That's right.
I would say outsource the rest. Concentrate on what you do best and outsource the rest, because you can't be good at everything. You're either going to be good at one thing or you're going to be mediocre at everything else. Right? So what I tell you is, I tell business owners is, look, figure out what makes you money and do that.
Do that.
Right. You can actually hire the accountants and they're going to set you back, very, very, I'm not going to say because California is very expensive, right? And we are in California, but it's not going to be cheap.
Right. Well, let's say somebody's watching and they're saying, wow, that makes so much sense. I want to check this out. Where should they start? Should they go to your website?
They can go to our website as it is on the screen, www.greenlandhq.com, or they can call our office at 559-207-3148. And and here's the thing: we are here to serve. I mean, we are in really uncertain times right now, right? If you're watching this show during the time of March, and you know that we are dealing with the coronavirus, so you may actually have questions, and we're fielding questions that have nothing to do with accounting, HR questions, and what do I do with my employees that may need to get laid off? And what are my rights? What are my responsibilities as an employer? You may have questions. Just call our office. We'll be happy to at least give you, point you in the right direction. But we do the bookkeeping, we do the cash management, and a whole other services that you can learn by visiting our website.
Okay. Go to GreenlandHQ.com. GreenlandHQ.com. That's pretty easy.
And how easy to find, eh?
Yeah. Now, if they do hire you, is it mostly done online, or do you come to the businesses, or do they send data over to you?
That's a great question, Mike. You must do this for a living.
That's the question.
Yes. So at the outset, this is really my fourth company, so I've learned at every business that I started how to actually make it more scalable, right? So at the outset, we decided to go online. So everything that we do is web-based. All these technology tools that we use, all the accounting tools that we use are all online. So in fact, my team is spread out throughout the country.
Oh, good.
So I have a virtual team.
They don't have to be in your office.
They're not. So this whole thing that happened with coronavirus, we were ready because we've been operating this way for a long time, right? So if you do that, so we are virtual. We hold virtual meetings. If we go on site, we go on site. But it's been very convenient for us over the last few weeks to be able to just to conduct meetings via Zoom, go to meeting, just virtual meetings, and be able to pass information and receive information from our clients through our technology, through the different websites.
So not that many years ago, you couldn't do this. Now the technology has arrived.
Yeah.
And people can actually save money rather than having that in-house guy anyway.
I know. So quick story. So about 15 years ago in one of my first companies, I had to invest in infrastructure. I had to have like 25 servers and a data room in downtown LA, underground.
Oh,
that set me back about $4,000 or $5,000 a month just in the expenditure, and about $250,000 worth of equipment. Yep. Now you can actually get a Google Drive, and you can actually go with the Microsoft Cloud or the Amazon Cloud, and you do that for pennies.
Pennies, that's right. For what you paid in those days. You do it
I
for
know.
pennies, yeah.
But that's what we teach our clients is how do you operate a business that is lean and mean?
Right.
The leaner it is, the more profitable it's going to be.
That's good. Hey, I would call Leo Landaverde.
Yes.
I'm learning to say the name, but it's GreenlandHQ.com. Go to GreenlandHQ.com. Call Leo at 207-3148. That's a Fresno number.
Yes, a Fresno number.
You're based in Fresno.
Yes, and we have a remote office in LA. We're based in Fresno, so we love the Central Valley.
Good.
Fresno.
Anything else you want our viewers to know?
There is a whole lot of information, and I know that it's only 10 minutes, that there's only so much we can discuss. Go to our website. Actually, I have a YouTube channel as well, so you can find me there as well. But go to our website, learn more about what we do, and don't be afraid to call our office, and we'll be happy to help you.
Thank you, Leo. And again, it's GreenlandHQ.com. Go check it out. It's free to check it out, by the way. We'll be right back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.